Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever your time schedule. Welcome to another new edition of the review of the mass adoption training of the previous day. My name is Giros Mufo. I'm called MOFFO Money, and I'm the chief member helper of the SBC community. I'm joining my voice to the many voices of the SBC community to help you understand on MOFFO Money TV Plus what took place in the mass adoption of the previous day. We are today the 16th of March 2023, and yesterday the 15th of March 2023 was a Wednesday and definitely a day of mass adoption training. So, guys, yesterday was a very great day, and a lot of things went on in the training as the admin of the SBC community stepped up to really permit us to get more on what was going on. So, hi, Mark Sanfo, welcome. So, I will be permitting everyone that will watch this video on a broadcast or watching it directly anywhere from the world to understand that we are having very big steps in the SBC community to pull ahead as we are going. So, looking at the agenda that was there yesterday and the realities that the admin of TPC shared to the community, there was a huge message. And that huge message has to do with cooperation versus competition. Cooperation versus competition. How would this help the community to be on a smooth stand as from now where we are already banking $3 a day? Admin went detailing to explain how Joy G Coin is in a good position and we are going to have what we call events in the SBC community of which the reaction, the cooperative reaction of the members of the community is going to be really advantageous for the growth of the community, the benefit of the whole community, and for us to continue moving on a smooth path. So those are the things that the admin of SBC detailed yesterday to the whole community and permit us to understand why certain things are being done the way they are being done. It's true that we have gotten certain hitches right now, and everything is being worked upon, and everything is finally getting to smooth fusion and pulling ahead. So right now, I will share my screen with you, and I will try with you to unfold one step after the other all the different things that the admin of SBC shared yesterday with the member helper. So we the community, not the member helper. So we are going to put smoothly as we go on to understand all this with the Kringle back office. So sharing my screen and going to the notes that I have here. The meeting start yesterday was run by Carl, which is our presenter of Wednesday, who is right there in the United States. He started by presenting out a short note, and he was asking this question to the community while we were waiting for the admin to come because the admin had he was locked up in traffic jam and he couldn't be on time at the training. So Carl started the training and was asking out a few questions to the members of the community while waiting for the admin to come up. He asked the community, if you what then can you do for you to catch out the Joy G that you have already received, which is an equivalence of the former TBC that you have? So people were trying to give out their various reasons on how they are going to cash out their Joy G. And most people say that it depends on the community move and the growth of the community that will permit to cash out all the Joy G that is in their balance area. So later on, admin came on and joined the discussion, and he said cooperation versus competition will make us to catch out completely the Joy G that we have. Say cooperation pays far more than competition, and the topic cooperation and competition was the focus on what we are to move forward with. Admin said, what if we can put in a $2,000 ongoing Joy G price right now? If you look at the price of Joy G, the price of Joy G is really fast approaching $2,000. So he was saying that what if we put a $2,000 price of Joy G? The only way to keep that price ongoing is to cooperate with the members of the community. So we need to cooperate with the members of the community. You see, Georgie is at 1,716. So what should we do to cooperate together so that this price should continue be moving up? And admin said that is why we need to become a community of one-minded people and of one heart. This will lead to super high value of Joy G as well as we are now. And this value that you see right now, which Joy G is at 1,700 or 1,700.17, is a very good price, because if you go forward into the future and look at what the 100 the 1,111,111 Joy G coins will be fully distributed in less than 5 years from now, all these coins will be worth a whole lot for the members of the community. So admin said, I think 2,000, the price of 2,000 of each Joy G coin is the best place to be. So as we are fast approaching 2,000 with every Joy G coin, is really a best place to be, because he says it doesn't want he doesn't want a coin with which will have gone to the highest height only at its creation and will never go to that higher height again. So I mean, the only one that we should really pump right now to a certain higher height that will never be replaced again is not good for the image of our Georgie coin. Because he said when people look at the chart of a coin, they want to see higher heights and lower lows all the time to show that the coin is really functional. So they don't want to have a time where higher heights are at the beginning, and that will never repeat itself again as the trend of the coin moves. So we should not make it in such a way that Joy G should really go very high, and that will be the last time that it attains such a higher high. But we should cooperate and make the price to move reasonably, having higher height and lower low. So admin said, let's carefully work, and let's work carefully to make this work. We are heading to $2,000 right now, as you're seeing, and we are adding coins to the supply. So admin asked Carl, do you know why we are adding coins to the supply? Carl said, yes, we are adding coins to the supply in order to create more liquidity. Admin said, yes, you're true. But admin said, we have only had 21 coins since the time Joy G started. So if we look at the BSC scan of Joy G, admin was trying to tell us that we have just added only a few coins since the time that Joy G started. And I think, where is the BSC? Let's try to get the BSC scan here. So I wanted us to look at the BSC scan. Oh, I'm not seeing the BSC scan that was here. Oh my God. So we got to go to a new BSC scan. Let me get the contra address of Joy G. So you guys just give me a minute. Let me get to BSC of Joy G. I want us to have the BSC of Okay, there we are going to have the BSC scan of Joy G, and that is what admin was trying to explain to us about um, how this is going to look like. Right there, we have already 1,000. We have already right now 1,315 holders of Joy G already right now, and let's wait for the balance to pop up. The balances are going to pop up. So let's wait for the balances to pop up. And those balances are what I wanted to really show to you. So wait for it to pop up. So Amy was saying we have just added only 21 coins to the Joy G that are on the market. There is an event happening in Joy G, or an event that is going to happen to Joy G very soon. And many people that have banked $3 a day with their match are going to have enough to do the withdrawal every 10 days. So the events that is going to happen to the community will be every 10 days, where people that have banked enough are going to do a withdrawal of their coins. And there will be about 3 days of those in a month where withdrawal are going to be carried out. And that will create what we call a digital event. So the 16,111 members so far that have this ability will have the privilege very soon to carry out this digital event. So what will they do with this event is what is very interesting for us to understand, because admin is saying if we take the 16,111 members that are entitled to do withdrawal right now times $30 is going to give us about $500,000, which is going to be added to the market of Joy G. So I was talking to you about Joy G as we were just pulling along. So if you look right now on the BSC scan of Joy G, you're going to see that right here we have 34 coins of Joy G in the pancake swap, and we have 111,100 1,111,110 990 coins right here, and we have 1 billion right up there, which is 90% of the Joy G. And what we have on pancake swap is 34.9 Joy G, and we have this other address that has 10 Joy G. I will have this other address that has 8, and this other address that has 6.7, and this other address that has 6.24 Joy G. So admin is telling that if we approach that event with a spirit of competition, this event is that of paying or having withdrawals every 10 days from the match that is being shared in the community right now. Admin is saying if we approach this event with a spirit of competition, we can easily be right back where we were at $100 or even less. But if we cooperate and hold each other accountable, we are going to take this to a higher level. If we talk to each other, that is, we cooperate over competing with each other, is going to give us a very great advantage. The idea here is that the more that we cooperate with each other and we follow instructions, that he will be putting some of them in the block and have to distribute this instruction to everyone of the 16,111 of those belonging to both teams, that is the core team and the backup team. It will give us a very boastful advantage on the price of Joy G, because people in these two teams are now going to be the boss. They are going to be the ones that have the power to determine the trend of the price of Joy G. It's not more going to be admin alone. They are the ones in charge of the price of Joy G coin. I will not more have control as before. So we can have any way we can have this any way we want. We have to make choices here, or we may have to make a choice. We need to deliver what I want us to deliver. It's like I'm asking you if you trust me, guys. On the other hand, I have the control. We don't have to continue $3 after a period, or we can go even back to $1 or $0 a day to allow things to work out. If we see that the price of Joy G is really coming down, we can do just adjustment. So we can get the price where we want it to be with cooperation. But at some point, as a community, we have to learn how to cooperate and to make things work. That is what we are really standing for. And that means that the number one thing that would drive the price of the coin down is swapping Joy J to BNB or other coins on an exchange, and it will greatly bring negative selling pressure on the coin. And that is how the market works, guys. We are going to have sharp increase of coins in circulation after this event of 10 days, of which people can withdraw their bank $3 that they are banking right now. How we behave collectively matters a lot for the price of the coin. So we have to use the time wisely to spread the word and the news across to all the members of the community. And the most important things that we should do in order to maintain this price of Joy G to keep going up is that the first thing that we should do is right here, that admin is trying to tell us what we should do to maintain the price of Joy G very low is right here. Admin is trying to tell us that using your banked money, you can make program fee and not do a swap. So you can use your bank money that you have. Once you have your bank money after the 10 days that will be paid to you, you can use it to do your swap. You should not use the bank money that will be given to you from your balance to go and swap it to BNB or other coin, because that would bring down the price and make the price of Joy G to come down. But if we allow that and use it to pay program fee, it will help in permitting the price of Joy G to be maintained. You can also hodl your coins once you receive them every time you head them. Investors know that hodl is the best way to make more money. If you are smart, that is what you should be doing. And the third way to help us maintain the price of Joy G is a win-win option, which is that used to do that we need to do for the $30 that we receive intensely in 10 days is to sell the Joy G peer to peer to someone that may be coming in, or to someone that has liquid cash and you want to do it. We have been doing this with the TBC community and it worked as we work together. So who is coming into the community, or you are working like you can work like a cash center, which is paying back office or others and collect local money and using the Joy G at your disposal. This is not happening on the coin bed, is being done privately, and that will keep the price of Joy G at a good footing. And that grows the community, and we have been doing that for the past 5 years. So the more positive buying pressure we put on this coin will keep the price going up, and that is what we want. Guys, imagine us at the end of the year with 20,000 coins on the market, and which each of them is valued at $2,000 each. That is what means the spirit of cooperation for the whole community at large. We are going to learn from experience that we have the power to change the world. And changing the world happens through cooperation, guys. We need to cooperate. The need for cooperation is very demanding at this particular time that we are. I don't want to give you only $3 a day. I want to give you more dollars a day, but I can only do that if we all cooperate, and you have to see by yourself as a co-admin that this project works through. And as the people in charge, you need to do what is necessary. I'm moving into the back seat, and you, the 111,111 members, are moving to run the community. You are in the front seat. If we really cooperate, you will be surprised how we can get the value of the coins you receive up to $100 a day. You will be so surprised. But if we are greedy and driven by competition, we will drive the price down, and we will have to put a pause on the match you are collecting every day by going back to $1, or even refuse not to even have you the opportunity to have $1 a day. In order to stop you from hurting yourself, I will do this. The more I'm trying to make you rich, is the more you should understand what you need to do with cooperation. Showing how all this is working is the most important thing for all of us. So Ami went further to explain detailedly how Joy J is working, how the mechanism is, and the different coins at the different levels of which they are. As you can see on the BSC scan, that there are no many people that have Joy G in great quantity. All the remainder of people have Joy G at a very low value. And this is what we want to maintain to keep the price of Joy G up. So I mean, try to explain that maintaining the price of Joy G between $1,000 and $2 is the target point for the community. And if you try to look at things from this perspective, it's going to really be important for the whole community. So with the space of 1 hour, he has sold 5 coins, and the price in the space of 1 hour has gone up very quickly. And this is what we want for everyone that is in the community that will come to the market of Joy G to exchange the coin. We want a rapid rise in price. That is what we want it to be like. So Admin said right now we have a total supply of 35 coins, and we wanted we should have a benchmark of 25 to 40 coins on the exchange, which will maintain the price somewhere around between the $1,000 and $2,000. And if somebody sells coins above 40, he is violating the policy of cooperation, and something must be done in order to evict people not to do that. I have to sell coins myself to pay bills and to service other things that are necessary for the community, but we need to keep to these instructions by cooperating, and it will do a lot of good for the community. So see the big picture, guys, that I'm trying to share to you. Someday we will be giving out $1,000 a day if we stick to these instructions and respect what I'm trying to put through to you. So creating a way to receive $8. If you go to your back office right now, you're going to see that you will no more withdraw or use the Joy G that is right here that you have already banked right there to you're not going to use this Joy G right here to pay your back office, but you're going to be create a link is going to be created here that will link to your MetaMask, and then from there you're going to use it to pay your back office. So you're going to come right here and use the Joy G that will be sent here in your back office and use it to pay your back office. You cannot do it from the bank area, and that is where we had a lot of trouble the last time, because a lot of people didn't respect instructions, and that lead us to to that lead us to the situation we had the last time. So please, let's try as much as possible to respect the instructions that we are trying to give out to the whole community, and uh, let's let's make it clear to everyone that we are doing a very great job for the community. So let's stick to these instructions and make it clear to everyone that it is not easy for us to do something different from what we are trying to tell you. It's very important that you do what we are trying to tell you, because that is what is going to make the whole community to grow. So please do as much as possible as I'm trying to put through to you, and we are going to really make it work for everyone to benefit. So that is how admin was trying to put it out there. And a lot of questions were being asked as far as the dates are concerned. So he asked us to read this blog post that he earlier presented right here the other day. This is the blog post that is right there. Let's go to the blog post right there. Uh, Education private blog, and he was saying that today is the 16th, which is the date of which every person that didn't, the due date or the expiring date was to be today, should do everything to see that they activate their accounts today. So this is really what they should do, and it's very important. So here is the last message that admin strike on to the community. Don't fall off the money train. It takes a year to get back on it. So guys, if you joke and you fall on the money train, guys, it will be very difficult for you to come back. And for you to not fall is to check at your expiring date and do everything possible to see that that date right now is respected. So he said, things are really looking good on the Joy chart. As you can see, we have rapid price recovery working in our favor after a sell-off. This should allow us to pay out $3 a day on the coins, on the coins, on the coins within the match. Go ahead now and start collecting $3 a day inside the SBC balance and reward found within the reward menu of KCBO. So you know where to go and get your $3 per day right now. And in 10 days, it will be your digital event day that you will have to pay back. But the condition is that please let your expiring date not come to due. If it comes to due, you're going to follow up your team. Admin say, pay attention because we will not extend the expiration date any further for now. Billionaires are responsible kinds of people and they pay their bills on time, right? Here is how many are at risk of falling off the money train tomorrow. Tomorrow was yesterday, and today is what? Today is the 16th. And so today at midnight, 60 people will fall off the core team if they don't activate. Backup team 72, rotator team 1,255. So guys, these people need to do something in order to set up for their accounts, because if they don't do that, they are going to fall off their respective teams. So they need to do everything possible for them to activate their accounts and not fall off from their respective teams. Now, looking at questions, admin answer a few questions that came up from the members. The first question: how are we to use the payback Joy to pay our accounts? Admin said they are going to code a way from the payback area that will link to your MetaMask, and your money, your banked money will be transferred to your MetaMask, and from there you can use it to pay back your back office. So use the link to our MetaMask to pay your account. People that paid their account the other day, it was in surplus. What are they to do? Admin said they can go and demand the balance that was given, and they will be paid the surplus back to them. How to use the Joy Bank to pay our program fee? Admin still say we are going to have the way out with our back office. So guys, these are how this is how the mass adoption of the following day was terminated. This is how we went about to help others to understand what we are doing. So we need to spread the information of the instructions, of which the 16,111,111 members, the 16,111 members need to follow in order for us not to bring down the price of Joy G, which is really going to make things work for the whole community. So this is where we draw the curtains here from this other edition of a review of the mass adoption. Share the video if you happen to have it. Make everyone to be aware, and don't forget to bank your $3 a day, guys. This is huge and this is awesome. So thank you very much. Have a great weekend and see you next time on MOFFO Money TV++. So have a great day.